Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Liyana Athirah ZULKIFLI and my MATRIC number is A20B1755. For the continuous assessment, I will explain about the important variables that affect retail business success of Turkmenistan. I have found one journal that relates to the retail business in Turkmenistan. The title of the journal is Production and Consumption Trends of Natural Gas of Turkmenistan, the use from 2009 to 2019 by Arslan Vepayev and Ozan Deniz. The journal was released on 23 October 2020. Turkmenistan began to explore new natural resources after several years, including natural gas in the Karakum Desert and petroleum in the Caspian Sea. The role of natural crystal salt and iodine was discovered after the discovery of petroleum in the Caspian Sea. Petroleum, natural gas, sulfur, and natural crystalline salt are now the country's most important natural resources. Turkmenistan has been a fast emerging and developing country since 1991 when it gained independence. When its subsurface abundance of natural gas and oil, it has made an impression on the globe, placing far behind Qatar. When comparing natural gas production, consumption, and export from 2009 to 2019, the country's economy improved dramatically as additional reserves were discovered year after year, output increased, consumption became more aware, and new export deals were signed. In recent years, China has become the largest consumer of Turkmen gas, and the natural gas provided to Russia and Iran has progressively reduced to zero in the previous 10 years. From the article, I have found two variables or factors that affect retail business success of Turkmenistan. The factors are the trend and the state of Turkmenistan economy. From the findings of these two factors, I can conclude that the production and consumption of natural gas in Turkmenistan has become a trend to this country. There are two trends that make their business go well. The first one is natural gas production companies in Turkmenistan. The Chinese National Petroleum Corporation (CNPC) and a Turkish business traveled to Turkmenistan to continue working on natural gas extraction. Companies like Gaffney, Klein and Associates entered the country in 2008 and were the first to add natural gas for other businesses. Companies like Hyundai Engineering and Petrofac came to the nation and invested as a result. The second trend is natural gas reserve distribution, production and consumption of Turkmenistan, and trade relation with the other Asian country buyers. Turkmenistan now produces more than a quarter of its gas with the help of two foreign businesses, China National Oil Company and Petronas. Turkmenistan has begun construction on a huge petrochemical plant in Kinyanli, which will contribute considerably to the economy in 2018. With the development of the fourth section of the Central Asia-China pipeline system, Turkmenistan will be able to increase its gas export to China. Besides that, in terms of natural gas reserve, as of 2020, Turkmenistan is ranked 4th in the world. In July 2019, Turkmenistan signed a 5-year contract with the Russian Federation to supply natural gas. The resumed volumes will be significantly lower than 3 years ago, making China the largest market for Turkmenistan hydrocarbon exports. I have found two factors that relate to the strategic retail global process. The first one is in the Chapter 3, which is General Agreement on Tariff and Trade, or known as GATT. GATT is a multilateral agreement regulating international trade, and the purpose of which is the substantial reduction of tariff and other trade barriers and the elimination of preference on a reciprocal and mutually advantageous basis. The main objective of Turkmenistan in trade policy is the diversification of the country's export markets and an increase in added value in the process of obtaining raw materials that it exports domestically. This regime applies to all elements of international economic activity, including direct relationship created in the domains of production, research and technology, and culture, as well as cross-border commerce, barter and counter-trade operations, and all parties involved in such transactions. The second factor is in the Chapter 6, the information requirement, which is foreign exchange. Turkmenistan export earning are infrastructure investment, which will provide some of the opportunities needed for significant investment. Turkmenistan is also making various efforts to enter new export market where payments are made in foreign currency, especially in Eastern Europe. Anything that exchanges the value of a currency change net exports. When a currency appreciates, its goods are more expensive to other countries. When a currency depreciates, its goods are less expensive to other countries. For the market entry strategy, I choose to market the skincare products to export it. There are 3 points in the market strategy. The first one is exporting. It has to give thought to labeling, packaging and pricing of the skincare products. When making some skincare products, skincare growth is attributable to the unique position and it occupies amongst a variety of trends. Export can increase sales and profit if the goods create new markets or expand existing one, and they may even present an opportunity to capture significant global market share with the trend they have. The second one is licensing. It provides profitability with little initial investment. A contractual agreement whereby one company, the licensor, makes an asset available to another company, the licensee, in exchange for royalties, license fee, or some other form of compensation. By examining the state of economy of the country to be entered, all these agreements must be prepared well to ensure that no problems will occur. Performance of the obligation mutually contracted under agreement with other states or international organizations. So, when exporting the skincare product, it is subject to the terms and conditions of both parties. The third one is contract manufacturing. It provides technical specifications to a subcontractor. The manufacturer will take over the entire process of producing the goods, especially if it is rather easy and coherent, as for example, the skincare product company transfer production of its day cream for the cold climate country market to a local factory over there. On the other hand, the foreign manufacturer can be handed over only the assembly of the goods. Okay, that's all from me.